Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is José Hilario Betancourth, and the technology that is going to change the world is genome editing and CRISPR-Cas9. First of all, how the concept of genome editing is born? Well, everything starts with a virus attack bacteria. The virus introduces their own DNA to the bacteria, and the DNA is the instructions to build new viruses. So the DNA goes towards the nucleus of the cell where the protein synthesizer is located. This is with the purpose to create new viruses. When the DNA arrives to the protein synthesizer is when new viruses are created because the DNA are the instructions to create new viruses. And when these are reproduced inside the bacteria and these destroy from inside and new viruses are born. Well, but on the other hand, we have when a bacteria survives an attack. This is when the DNA is introduced from the viruses, and the bacteria detects the virus DNA before they comes to the protein synthesizer. So the bacteria keeps a short thread of DNA to keep the information to future attacks that come from the virus. So when a new virus introduces their own DNA to reproduce new viruses inside his, so when arrives to the protein synthesizer and the cell detects that that portion of the DNA that comes from the virus perfect match with the portion of DNA that she previously had, that is a red alarm. So the protein synthesizer cuts the DNA from the virus. But how this works? This is when enters the Cas9. The Cas9 is like a genomic scissors that cut the DNA, and this is how the DNA viruses is cut. We know that the protein Cas9 has the ability to cut the DNA and make modification on the DNA as well. So how this is going to change your life? Well, the DNA can make modification on our DNA, and we know that the DNA are the instructions that give us our skin color, our eyes color, or even our disease like cardiovascular disease, muscular dystrophy, or even cancer. So the protein Cas9 can go towards our DNA and look forward the DNA that cause us this disease. So the brain Cas9 can modify the DNA that gives us the disease to make us more stronger or eliminating the disease of our DNA. In this way, we can be more strong, have more life, or even we can modify the newborn baby's genetics to make them, for example, more intelligent, more strong, or even more beauty. This, I mean, can serve us to modify our fields. For example, modifying the genetics of the corn to make them more strong to pest or the leak of water. And in the area of the animals, so we can modify the DNA of the animals to increase their strongest um, genetics to make them more strong to the climatic change. In this case, the species that are almost extinct, we can modify the newborn babies of the animals to make them more stronger to the new climatic change, and in this way this can live longer and even survive to more disease that can attack their species.